JL's Movie Life, episode 38. This week I'm recording from my hotel room, the illustrious Days Inn of Madison Heights, Michigan, because I am currently performing at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak, Michigan. So, pardon the squalor that I'm in, the comforter and everything. I probably just got some sort of disease. I didn't bring my black light with me. Pardon the squalor, but housekeeping hasn't come yet. And I'm sure the management at the Days Inn for $39.99 a night would be very disappointed to see their hotel and its brilliant reputation sullied by what I'm showing you right now. But it's time for the movie review, and this week I am reviewing Admission, starring Tina Fey and Paul Rudd. A decent movie, but a little disappointing because it has some good performances, some good humor, but overall is just a so-so movie that you can probably wait for video. I will say this about Tina Fey: not only is she a very funny woman and a great writer, but deceptively attractive. Like, she's never going to make anybody's super hot list, but if you value the brain, which of course I do, and great calves, because Tina Fey, here's my thing on calves, and then we'll get to the movie. Calves are a great sort of advanced stat on how hot a woman is. You know, in baseball and other sports, they now have advanced statistics because they used to just go off of, well, if you just read Moneyball, I don't need to get into it, but it used to just be batting average, home runs, RBIs, but then Billy Beane and other advanced sabermetrics people started bringing in other stats that sort of allowed people to, anyway, read Moneyball. But calves, to me, and Tina Fey has great calves, as she shows off a lot in this movie, calves are one of those things on women where it's like, they show you on one of two things. Either you have a great work ethic, because you work out a lot and you have great muscle tone, and that's somebody you want to be with, somebody that works hard and cares about stuff, or they have great genes and they'll still give you good kids. Maybe they don't work on them at all, they were just born with great calves. Tina Fey, great calves. Great brain, great calves. And I will say this, not to demean her, because obviously she's a super smart, super talented lady, but I will dehumanize her a little bit. Looks terrible in jeans, but looks great in a dress. Great hips, but they don't work with jeans. They make her look too much like she's wearing mom jeans, but in a dress she's very shapely. And I don't think she gets enough credit for that. I'm sure she'd be happy to know that I don't just cherish her for her brain, but also for very superficial aspects that I analyzed throughout this movie, because it wasn't that great, so I had to find something to enjoy. The basic gist of it is Tina Fey plays a you know, business-driven admissions director at Princeton, or assistant admissions director, who might be up for a promotion to full admissions director. And it's sort of funny when you see people analyzing applications and breaking down students and seeing, you know, the minutia that they have to go through to select certain applicants. But of course she also plays the woman who's so career-driven and that she doesn't see that her relationship is falling apart, and that she, you know, has no family and no real connection to other people. So cue Paul Rudd, who works at a progressive school and has a super intelligent kid on his hands, who also just so happens to be, according to his research, Tina Fey's long-lost child that she gave up for adoption when she was in college. I'm sure this idea may offend some of the pro-choice people who wish the movie was more about a woman whose career was just going great and she never thought about that kid she aborted in college. But this movie takes a real pro-Christian aspect because she gave him up for adoption. So it's a movie, and I will say this: Lily Tomlin. I know I'm heaping praise on funny females today, which is something I almost never do. Lily Tomlin actually is very funny in the movie. She plays Tina Fey's mother. She's actually pretty funny. Paul Rudd just sort of does his usual thing. There's some elements to the movie that I won't give away, but that are unique and a little bit different, and that I enjoyed. But overall, it's just, you know, it devolves into a romantic comedy way too quickly and way too unrealistically for my taste, which is unfortunate because there were some really good aspects to the movie involving parenting and college and even race to a certain extent. So I'm going to give it a C+. So a C+ means don't spend any more money than an on-demand purchase when it comes out on cable or video. So that's it. That's the review for this week. Now I have to go roll around in my body fluid stained comforter a little bit more before I start my day. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe on YouTube. Check it out on my website, jlcauvin.com, and I'll be back next week with another review. Thanks.
Wanna get the feeling, gotta get the feeling, gonna get the feeling once again. Wanna get the feeling, gotta get the feeling, gonna get the feeling once again.